Hey guys, this is Backdraft and welcome to Sky Factory 3, episode 27. So in the last episode, we finally got a refined storage system up and running on two ends of our base. And this thing has been doing wonders for me. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, I can't even describe how awesome it is to finally have refined storage. It's just amazing. Yeah, so that's enough of the refined storage. Thank you guys for joining me for episode 27. We're going to get away from that for now. We're eventually going to come back to it, maybe in this episode, more likely in the next episode, because what I'm going to do right now is a massive renovation session of this area over here. So as you can see in my inventory, I have a bunch of colossal chest walls, golden colossal chest walls, because I'm going to be replacing this one massive iron colossal chest, which is completely full, 432,000 items worth, and it's just overflowing like crazy right now. I'm going to replace it with several smaller golden colossal chests, which are going to be dedicated to one item each. So one chest for wither skeleton skulls, one for bones, one for dirt, one for loot bag, loot, etc. I think I'm going to crush as much of that down in a sag mill as I can and refine a bunch of it. But yeah, that'll be that. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this. But the first thing I'm going to do is renovate my mob farm. So to do this, I'm going to use my swapping wand. And I've got all of these factory blocks. I'm obsessed with the factory blocks ever since I discovered them and started building my one platform out of them over here. And I think they're awesome. I just think they're absolutely awesome. So what I'm going to do is let me just get a quick tutorial. Okay, right click on block to spawn light. Oh, that's the illumination wand, not the swapping wand. Whoopsie daisy. Whoop. Okay. Swap wand. Okay, and we'll put away, we won't put anything away, we'll just keep that. Okay, so quick tutorial again. Sneak right click to select a block, right click on block to replace, mode key equals to switch mode. I don't know if this is gonna work with vein miner. I doubt it, but we'll see. Okay, so I want to place down my factory block because I'm going to be replacing the majority of this cobblestone with factory blocks. And then I'm going to be outlining it with these blue factory blocks, which I think is going to look absolutely sick. So let's see how this works. Shift right click, selected block, factory block. Now I'm going to replace the cobblestone. I'm going to hold down vein miner. And okay, not too shabby. I can do, looks like a 3x3 area once. That's not too bad. We don't have to do the entire thing. This is just for cosmetic purposes, so I'll probably just do the outside. And and this thing never runs out. Look at that. It's kind of swapping everything out with cobblestone. That's awesome that this thing never runs out. This is super convenient. Alrighty. But yeah, I'm going to be swapping out a bunch of the ones in the outsides. Kind of doing an outline like I did with my blaze farm over there. Something like that, just to make it look a little more schmexy. Alrighty, swap, 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 swap. Okay, this is awesome, and I think it's pretty cool. The whole Wands mod pack is actually really awesome. There's so much you can do with it. Boom, 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 boom. Cool, this is awesome. I don't know what I'm going to replace the wood with just yet, but I will be eventually. I gotta be careful not to replace my glass, though. I don't think it'll let me. Oop, it will. Okay, now that I'm getting closer to the bottom, I do not want to replace my glass at all, so you don't have the right block. Oh, I used them all already. That's okay, we can make more. I can actually show you guys how this crafting grid works if I haven't already. I cannot remember, but I just do a search down here, factory block. Boom and bum, and it puts the items that I need into this crafting grid. I'll put this cobblestone away, and I can just make as much as I can based on the resources that I have. It's amazing, isn't it? It's freaking awesome. Oh, I'm gonna need my chisel because these are actually different variant of factory block that requires a chisel. Boom, 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 boom. I don't think I'll need too much. I'll probably make the floor over here with a different factory block. I'm definitely going to be prettying this up because it's been a while since I've done any sort of interior decorating. Or exterior decorating for that much. Okay, bammo, bammo. Yeah, this is actually pretty nifty, pretty smart. See, it only replaces the cobblestone, but if I select that, it only replaces that. So that's pretty awesome. So the inside is still going to be cobblestone. Whatever, I don't care. Which is okay. That's not that big of a deal. I think the bottom floor I might make into the factory block. But the upper floors, you don't really see them, so it's not that big of a deal to me. Yeah, like I said, it's just for cosmetic purposes. Just wanted it to look a little cooler and not... Right now, it kind of looks like a giant, like, dragon egg, which is pretty cool. All right, I think I covered most of it. Once again, I'm going to go inside eventually and replace the floors. I'll probably have to do them all. Yeah. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is... So I place down this factory block. Let's grab this one. And I shift right-click that to select it. And then I just want the corner here. I don't know why it's not letting me just do the corner. Can I change the grid? Can I make it be just a 1? Mode 3x3. Mode key equals to switch mode. So equals 5x5, 7x7, single mode. There we go. Perfect. Bam, boom. Boom. What? Boom. Oh, I accidentally selected because I was holding shift. Because I'm trying to go downwards. That sucks ass. I have to make sure not to hold shift while I'm trying to replace something. Boom. That is definitely awesome. And the coolest part about this whole thing is that this thing never runs out. Okay, just along the sides, I think that'll be pretty cool. And then we'll do the back column here. Oh, shit. Oh my god, that's so annoying. That sucks. Okay, can't be holding shift while I go down. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Ah! All right, I think that actually looks really sweet. Let me know what you guys think. I gotta finish this side first, or before I can officially say that I am finished. For now, at least, I'll probably play around maybe a little bit more with the design. But I really like the outline here. I think the outline is super cool. Oopsie, I forgot to replace these couple little guys here. Swap those out. Swap, 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 swap. And we'll eventually do the front as well. But yeah, I think this looks sweet. Let me know what you guys think. One thing I will do is let's select that, and then I'll come across like this because it just looks weird ending at the glass right there. Yeah, alrighty. Cool, cool. I think this looks awesome. Let me know your guys' thoughts once again. I really like the combining textures of those factory blocks. Gonna have to replace the inside, like I said, but this is what I got for now. So yeah, alrighty guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do all of the setup for my colossal chests because it's really just gonna be a matter of placing them, leading all the cables, and it's probably gonna be a long and tedious process, so I'm not gonna make you guys suffer through it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll catch you guys when I've made some progress. Okay, I have some very unfortunate news. It's been about 4 hours since my previous clip. As you guys can see, I made a bit of progress with these golden chests, but I accidentally broke the colossal chest core on my iron chest, which in turn dumped 432,000 items out onto the world and pretty much made it unplayable. I couldn't do anything. It was so laggy. I was eventually able to get back over here, and I turned the render distance down to 2 chunks, so a lot of the items didn't get loaded. But yeah, then I slowly started putting water everywhere to see if I could flush all the items into the void and stop the lag, and I flew out to try to break the iron chest, and I logged out to see if I could refresh the FPS, and when I logged back in for some reason,
I wasn't flying anymore and I fell and I died. And when I finally made it back down there after dying a few more times after that, I lost my Supremium helmet and my Supremium boots, which is horrible. And I am really, really frustrated at this point. I contemplated giving up and going to bed, but I just keep telling myself, it's just a game, it's just a game, it's just a game. So, yeah. I think I have some Supremium sitting in here, so we should be okay. I should be able to make the missing parts and get to flying again and finish this up, but I got a lot of damage control to do right now, so it's probably going to take me a while. Yeah, I guess I'm going to go do a bit of cleanup and see if I can get my armor back, and I'll be back with you guys in a little while, hopefully.
Alrighty guys, the damage control has been taken care of, and I now have this amazing little area over here for my mob farm. So let me give you guys the grand tour. I kind of added a few blocks over here to make this look a little cooler. My blaze farm that's going on over here, which is going nuts. And I've got 12 golden colossal chests to hold all of the loot that comes out of my mob farm. So the first chest holds sticks and chests. This one is blaze rods, which I have a crazy amount from. I'm feeding them over from the blaze farm. This one is bones. This is legendary loot bag loot, redstone and glowstone, dirt, wither dust and wither skeleton skulls, coal, ender pearls, cobwebs and string, gunpowder, and iron. And let me show you guys underneath. So inside I now have 2 vacuum chests and 4 mob grinders, and this thing's been working wonders for me. So underneath here I've got the wooden barrels, which are for the rotten flesh, which is created into dirt. I've got my tier 1 generator over here powering my 2 compressors. This is the same deal I had before with compressing down my loot bags, or compressing up rather my loot bags into legendary loot bags. I have a sag mill going here, which is feeding in all of the diamond loot coming out of the loot bags so that it can be converted into raw diamonds. And then finally, I've got this loot recycler, which any other type of loot that comes out of the mob farm will feed into there. And once it has 2,000 value, it creates a common loot bag, which is pretty cool. I don't really need much of the other loot, so it's cool that I can recycle it. And then finally, if anything's filled up or anything like that, I have a trash can here, which will just delete any other items that come out of the farm. So I also have every one of these chests except for the legendary loot bag chest. That's fine. I got a lot of diamonds in there right now, though. That's crazy. Except for the legendary loot bag chest. It's all connected via external storage to my grid. So each one of these chests have 139.9 thousand item slots. So that makes that times 12, that makes for like 1.2 million possible items. And you can access them all through my refined storage grid. So you see I have 20,000 bones, 7,000 blaze rods, 15,000 gunpowder, coal, you can see 3.5 thousand coal. It's just crazy. This thing's awesome. Yeah, so, yeah, it was a busy bee, you know, after accidentally cracking open that chest and just having all the items spill out everywhere. It was a little ridiculous, but I'm in a pretty good place now. I think this area looks amazing. Let me guys know what you think, or let me know what you guys think. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I made these mob masher upgrades for looting, which gives you have a max of 10 in each mob grinder, but basically gives you a better chance of getting more loot and better loot from the grinders. So I'm going to crack this bad boy open real quick, and we're going to put 10 in each of the mob grinders. So we'll divide them up, put 10 in that one, 10 in that one, 10 in that one, and finally 10 in that one. So that will give me a lot more loot and a lot better loot. I need to get some dark glass to toss back in there. Okay, dark clear glass. Yeah, one thing that's actually kind of unfortunate is any loot that's sucked into those vacuum chests, or, well, any items rather that's sucked into those vacuum chests, they will either get thrown in the trash can downstairs or through the loot recycler, because I have everything built with filters over here. Yeah, I think this turned out sick nasty.
I think it's absolutely awesome. Alrighty, so let's check the book real quick because I am now out of ideas. And we've got a lot of time left over in this episode. So the next thing that's on the Mythical Farming, I mean, I already went into the Age of Machines, and I was able to check off a crap ton of those, except for the Ender Pouch to an Ender Chest thing. Yeah, so the last thing we have, and the last couple things we have in the Mythical Farming Age are use a Solium Dagger to obtain a mob chunk and craft a Master Infusion Crystal, which is spelled wrong. I point that all the time. I don't know how to do that, so I'll do some research on that. But craft a Master Infusion Crystal, that is not completely out of the cards. Master Infusion Crystal. It requires a Nether Star, 3 pieces of Epic Bacon, and a bunch of Supremium. We have a crap ton of Supremium already. 94 to be exact, which is freaking awesome. The only thing we don't have is the Epic Bacon. Now, the Epic Bacon requires something that I don't have, which is 1 of each of the pieces of dye. I have some pork chops. I only need 3, and I think I have 9 pork chops, so that's not a problem. But I need to figure out a way to get dye. I've got pink dye, so I don't actually think I need pink dye, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. No problem. Yeah, that's the only type of dye it looks like I have. So we're going to have to get to farming. I've got a ton of bone meal. So we could go over to our grassy area and see if we can pick up some dyes. Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous. How much silver is in there? We're going to grab as much silver as we can because silver is just not very popular for me right now because you don't get too much silver from sieving, and there really is no good way to get silver, so that's why I started making those silver chickens. But anyway, I kind of got off on a tangent there. Let's see if we can get ourselves some flowers. Lots of loot chilling over here, lots of animals. Ooh, I got a skeleton horse. I don't know if I showed you guys that because when I was building this platform over here, there was lightning struck and the Horsemen of the Apocalypse showed up, so I was able to get a skeleton horse. I grabbed it in a animal net, and I was able to grab that bad boy. Okay, so we're gonna need 3 of each color dye, and I know that you can make chickens that will lay the dye, so maybe we could look into that if I don't get enough dye. But I'm just trying to collect as many flowers as I can right now. Yeah. Okay, so let's turn those all into dye. So we got yellow. Light gray, I don't think we need. That's probably more light gray. That's red. Okay. So we need red, orange, yellow, green, cyan, purple, and magenta. Now, green dye, the only way to get that is from cactus, or you can smelt slime and plant clippings. How do you get plant clippings? Oh, you can run the flowers through a sag mill. Okay, let's see if we can get some more, and then we'll run it through a sag mill to get some plant clippings. Okay, red's fine. Orange is pestle and mortar with an orange tulip. How do you get an orange tulip? Oof. Can't you combine dyes to get orange? There's gotta be a way to combine them. Why is it do? Oh, I need to click on the dye. There we go. Oh, you can combine yellow and red to get orange, and you get 2 of them. Okay, we're gonna need a lot more than that. Cyan, green dye. Yeah, you need a cactus. Or yeah, you can smelt it. Cyan requires blue and green. Blue, no, I keep clicking on that pestle and mortar one. Blue you can get through chickens. Green and blue dye. How do you get? Oh, lapis. Yeah, lapis is fine. Let's go grab some lapis. Now, Master Infusion Crystal, if you guys don't know already, allows you to use it an infinite number of times. So instead of having to craft a ton of regular crystals, you can use the Master Infusion Crystal, and you can use that an unlimited number of times to combine your essence together. So let's grab... So if I throw those into a... What kind of seeds are those? Corn kernels. Ooh. Okay. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so, long clippings will allow me to get the dye that I need. Old root. This is kind of annoying. I could just set up a farm to do it for me. I do have like an unlimited supply of bone meal, pretty much. Alright, so let's throw a couple of these bad boys through the sag mill. And hope we get some clippings. That gave me nothing. Wow. Red one? Nothing. Seriously? That sucks. Okay. How do you get a cactus in this game? That is the question. That is the question. Let's see. Cactus. Is mana infusion the only way to get cactus? You can't grow it? Like cactus seed? Cactus seeds? How do you get cactus seeds? Sieve them through sand. Oh, come on. I've got to have some cactus seeds. Cactus. Acacia. How do I not have any cactus seeds? What are the chances of getting cactus seeds? Cactus fruit. 3% chance of sand through string mesh. I feel like I have to have some cactus seeds. How do I not have any cactus seeds? Well, anyway, let's sieve some sand while we're at it. I guess, and hope we get some cactus seeds. Nothing yet. I know it's a 3% chance, but I have to eventually get one. All I really need is one. Still nothing. 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 Huh. 3% chance. Gosh, it's like I'm still in the dark ages, sieving stuff through string meshes. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to go off camera real quick, and I'm going to see if I can get all the dyes I'm going to need for the epic bacon. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, ladies and gents, I was able to get all of the dye that I'm going to need to make my 3 pieces of epic bacon for my master infusion crystals, so let's get it going. So, 3 pieces of epic bacon. Boom. 1. Let me just throw all that in there. Boom. Bam. Yes! 3 pieces of epic bacon. That is amazing. And then, to top the all off, we're going to do our master infusion crystal. Boom, boom, bam! Yeah! Master infusion crystal. Alright, we can check that off the list. The final thing we have to do is that Solium Dagger to obtain a mob chunk in the Mythical Farming age, and then we are all set with that part of the book. So I'm going to take this Master Infusion Crystal over here, and I'm going to change all of my recipes so that they use the Master Infusion Crystal. So the Prudentium is going to be the Master Infusion Crystal with 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and apply. And then the Intermedium is going to be Master Infusion Crystal with 4 Prudentium, apply. Superium is going to be Master Infusion with 4 Intermedium, apply. And then finally, the, oopsie, pops that in there. The Supremium is going to be the Master Infusion Crystal with the 4 Superium. So then we're all set. Alrighty, I'm going to toss that in there, and then I'm going to, as soon as I get enough to keep it in place, this isn't working very well. Whoopsie. Remember. Clear, remember. Okay, perfect. So, extract, insert. I need to also do extract the Master Infusion Crystal and insert the Master Infusion Crystal, and then boom. And it looks like we're all set for now. Okay, insert, extract everything. Okay. Actually, result of crafting will go to output buffer. I don't need to do that because I could just do frick. So master infusion crystal, remember 2, 3, 4, and that'll be buckets will stay in input. Oh frick. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Apply. And then we'll do intermedium, which is going to be 4 prudentium. With that, apply. And then the superium is going to be 4 intermedium, which I don't have any right now. I could just make some intermedium. Okay. Superium is going to be master infusion crystal with 4 of those. And that, apply. And then finally, supremium with that, superium, apply. Alrighty, I think we are all set. Let me go grab some inferium, if there is any, because I just want to make sure that it works. I don't know if there's any chilling in here. Inferium, oh, we got 12 inferium. I just want to make sure that the recipe works right. Okay, toss that in there. And the master infusion crystal comes back. Perfect. Alrighty. Oh, and it just started raining. Oh, let me throw the intermediate back in there. Boom. Ooh. That is quite noisy. I apologize, ladies and gents, for that. Ooh, this bad boy's going pretty good. Although it doesn't have enough power. I'll throw some speed upgrades in there. That's okay. Alrighty, guys, that is all the time I have for this episode. If you liked it, please do not hesitate to hit that thumbs up. And if you really enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it very much. And if you guys want to know when future videos for Sky Factory 3 are uploaded, head over to Twitter and follow me at Backdraft Gamer. It's the first place I post each and every one of my videos when I upload them is on Twitter. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me as always, and bye-bye.